the line with me right now. I want to say good morning to Erin Bond, better known as Bondo. Bondo, she is the case manager and co-founder of PROF, which stands for what, Bondo?
It's Paranormal Researchers of Fredericton.
So, you are a paranormal researcher. How much paranormal activity are you finding in this city?
We're finding lots of reports, but actual documentation, it's, maybe 10% of what we go out and look for.
How did you become part of PROF? And you're a co-founder of it, so this is kind of your baby.
It is. It's something I've been interested in my whole life. And I was one of those kids. I was always, reading ghost stories and things like that.
Right.
So finally, over the years, I did lots of research, lots of reading, and I actually met up with some people online who were trying to start their own group. And so I joined up with them, and basically it wasn't really going as I had planned.
Right.
So Marvin Nash and I actually just broke away from that team and started our own in 2009.
Well, let's talk about maybe some of the investigations that you've done locally. Now, I notice on your website, which is, by the way, paranormalresearchers.com, you've had a couple of recent ones, one on the 8th and another one on October 22nd in downtown Fredericton. You had one at a business and one at a residence.
That's right, yeah.
So what exactly were you looking for?
We were looking for any sort of unexplainable phenomena that we could document on any of our equipment.
And I guess let's maybe back it up. How does somebody approach you? Like, did somebody call to say, look, I think there's something going on here?
They did.
But can you talk about these two individual cases and maybe what was going on at them?
Yeah, of course. Actually, they signed a confidentiality agreement so we can actually talk about them. No problem.
Oh, okay.
The first big one was at the community kitchen downtown, actually.
Really?
And that was quite the evening, for sure.
Wow. So what were they hearing? What were they seeing? What was actually going on?
There's actually decades of reports coming from there. There's reports of apparitions, smells, lots of noises, things getting moved, thrown.
Really?
Yeah.
And all completely unexplained?
Yeah, they have no explanation for it at all. So we were actually able to catch a couple things.
You had findings?
Yes, we can't explain it whatsoever. So hopefully that'll be up on the website by Friday.
Oh, excellent. And that was that would have been the business. Now,
yes.
There's also a downtown residence as well that was just actually a matter of days ago.
Yeah, last weekend we were actually at the Margaret Medley and Bishop Medley home. We're still doing the review, so we're not sure if we have anything caught there or not, but again, it was quite the evening.
What is it that you do? Like, when you guys get a case and you say, okay, here we go, let's mobilize, what is it that you do? What is the equipment that you use to kind of capture this paranormal activity?
Some of the equipment that we set up is that we have a 4-camera CCTV DVR system.
In layman's terms.
It's basically security cameras that shoot an IR light, infrared light, so it's great for night vision. We have multiple digital recorders, handheld cameras, motion detectors, EMF readers. We have a full spectrum camera, which shoots in both IR and UV light, so it's light that we can't see with our own eyes, but the camera will pick it up.
Wow.
So even though we can't see it, it still might show up on our cameras. It takes photographs as well, and we also have a PSB7 ghost box.
What is a ghost box?
A type of radio, and it goes through frequencies so fast, and the theory is spirits or whatnot can pick up on those frequencies and help use it to speak.
Okay, I see.
We haven't had any findings with it yet.
Right.
But we're still hoping.
What maybe have been, since 2009, maybe some of your more notable cases locally, Erin?
Well, for sure, the community kitchen. It was one of our biggest nights.
That would be a big one.
Yeah, and we have an open invitation to come back, so we're still setting up times to go back there. In early October, we're actually in Neptune Theater in Halifax with the PRS crew, Paranormal State.
Okay.
So that was quite the evening as well.
And did you find findings there, too?
Nothing.
Nothing
but
yet.
But still, it's a great experience for us.
So right now, the community kitchen is really the biggie that you guys are kind of working on right now.
Yes.
What do you tell people, Erin, that maybe question you and question your group about paranormal activity and say, look, you guys are nuts, this is crazy? The skeptics out there that just say, look, this just isn't possible.
Well, completely honest, we're kind of skeptics ourselves, but we're open-minded. So we don't go in believing one way or another. We're just looking for the proof.
Right.
Everyone has their own beliefs, so we're not out there to change their minds or anything like that. That's not our place at all.
What about some upcoming projects you have on the go, Erin?
We have a couple investigations that we're trying to get on the ground, up and running. We're actually talking about starting podcasts and just trying to get out there a little more.
Have you seen Paranormal Activity 3 yet?
No, I haven't.
Now, have you seen 1 and 2?
Unfortunately, I have, yes.
You say unfortunately?
Yeah.
So you're not a fan of those then?
Not a big fan.
Not really. Listen, Erin, I appreciate you calling up today. If anybody listening this morning maybe has an inkling that maybe there's some paranormal activity in their home or their residence or their place of work, how can they get in touch with you guys at PROF?
You can find us on our website at www.paranormal-researchers.com. Our email, Facebook, Twitter, everything's on there.
Bondo. Aaron, thank you so much for calling up.
Thanks, Trevor.